and welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada. And if this is your first time with us, thanks for tuning us in. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss another episode of Enchilada. And by the way, we have 229 episodes on all sorts of things that you never talked about at home growing up or learned about in school, but things that can hold you back from reaching your goals and dreams. So, after listening to this episode, scroll through all of our episodes and you might find several that will be of interest to you. We have nothing to sell here at Enchilada, by the way. Our only goal is to bring you awareness, and the rest is up to you. So now, let's get started on our episode for today, titled Better Sleep Means a Better Life. Now, everyone desires and needs a good night's sleep, not just occasionally, but every night. But for some, good sleep consistently is not happening. It may be due to something out of a person's control and would require a visit to a doctor for help in solving the issue. But first, it would be prudent for the individual to do some research and see if they can't solve the problem through maybe changes in diet, changes in lifestyle, and having a healthy sleep routine. So let's get started with a look at how to naturally improve sleep. First, establish a regular sleep schedule. Then, create a restful bedtime routine. Optimize your sleep environment for coolness, darkness, and quiet. And avoid caffeine or alcohol at least a couple hours before bed. Those are all very important in attaining a good night's sleep for anyone. And sometimes even earplugs to drown out ambient noise can be important. Now, I found a ton of info on getting better sleep online, so by all means feel free to Google this topic for anything I may not cover today that is of interest to you. So let's move on to some of the whats and whys for not getting a good night's sleep, shall we? Okay. First, why is my body not letting me sleep, you wonder? Well, it may be due to a combination of factors, including stress, anxiety, poor sleep habits, environmental issues, or underlying medical issues. And why am I so tired but can't sleep? Well, feeling tired but unable to sleep, or tired but wired, can be frustrating and potentially indicative of various factors, including stress, poor sleep habits, or even underlying medical conditions. Next, should I go back to sleep if I wake up tired? Well, it's generally recommended to get out of bed and try to get some natural light and activity going to help you feel more awake rather than going back to sleep. And here's why. Waking up during a sleep cycle can lead to a groggy, disoriented feeling called sleep inertia. And should I just stay up if I can't sleep? Yes. If you're struggling to fall asleep, instead of staying in bed and potentially stressing about it, get out of bed and do something relaxing in another room until you feel drowsy. Then return to bed. And what is the best position to sleep in, you wonder? Well, for overall spinal health and comfort, sleeping on your back or side is generally recommended. I also found a couple other interesting things on sleep positions. First, sleeping on your left side rather than on the right. If you suffer from reflux and heartburn, sleeping on your right side can make symptoms worse. Funny, I've always slept facing toward the room with my back to the middle of the bed. no particular reason, and it could be in any direction. Maybe it's just a habit. Well, maybe once or twice when the ex made me mad or she was mad at me, I would, little bedroom humor there. Well, I've been fortunate, though, to be able to get to sleep quickly and get good rest in my life, except if I was ruminating on a business problem or a relationship or a family issue or something I had no control over, like the future, I guess you could say. Okay, next, let's begin to focus on ways to get better sleep and thus have that better life. And first, what kinds of food can help with sleep? Oh, bananas. Oh, I love bananas. They can help you sleep because they contain nutrients like tryptophan, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, which contribute to better sleep quality by promoting relaxation and regulating the sleep-wake cycle. And here's a few more foods with the same attributes as bananas to consider: almonds, walnuts, oatmeal, kiwis, milk, cheese, cherries, and chamomile tea. I hope I butchered that. And honey. That's good. It has melatonin, which promotes sleep and stabilizes blood and sugar levels. And stop drinking water an hour or two before going to bed. You won't be getting up and down in the night. And no big meals 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. So what is the number one sleep killer? It's rumination. It's a sleep blocker because it keeps your mind aroused, especially in bed when it's dark and quiet. So now, how about a few tips on stopping the rumination? Oh yeah, sleeping habits and more, starting with go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Try to keep the same sleep schedule weeknights and weekends. Use the hour before bed for quiet time, or maybe reading, meditating, practicing mindfulness, or gratitude. Ooh, those are all so good. And a few more. If you don't mind, stay active. Check your medicines. Limit or stop naps. That can mess you up. Limit or don't use caffeine, alcohol, or nicotine, period. It looks like we're out of time for today. I hope this episode has been helpful for you. And if you know someone that might benefit from the info, please forward this episode to them. Thank you. Well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.